Hey guys, welcome back to Alternative Smallholding. It's so bright I can't film. Here we go. Here, you come here with me. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to Alternative Smallholding. We are back from our little mini break and we're at the plot. Yesterday we came and, well, we got home from holiday, didn't we? And we was home for like less than half an hour and I was like, right, come on then, off we go, let's go and harvest. And we came and checked everything, so we know what kind of state everything is in and how much has grown since we've been away. I don't want to show you all of it because I'm going to do a plot tour in like a day or so. But what I am going to do today is I'll show you the garlic that we pulled up yesterday, and also we are going to look at if the Enviromesh has actually protected the onions against the allium moth. I really hope so. No! Be positive, please. We shall see. So, I'm going to put you down for a minute. I'm going to get ourselves sorted because we've literally just arrived, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, as you may remember, a little while ago we made a video about this Enviromesh. We are in the heart of the UK, and here we really suffer with all of our alliums, so garlic, leeks, onions specifically, and shallots getting attacked by the little allium leaf moth, and then they burrow down and lay eggs in your veg, and then they go down into the soil and hibernate over winter. So we invested in some Enviromesh. Now I wasn't sure if it was going to protect the onions because I didn't think the holes were any bigger, any smaller, sorry, than that of the scaffold netting which we've used before. So this is going to be the reveal to find out if we've actually got any allium moth damage, and I'm really hoping that we get a good crop because they look great. I'm going to bring you down now and show you what they look like. Now this bed is so very weedy. We put the netting over and then I've not opened it once since, and we've got onions here that are quite large, and others that are hiding in amongst the weeds. As you can see, they've all started to fall over here too. A good indication that your onions and garlic are ready to pull is they will either start going brown and they see them drying off basically, or they will all just like flop over because the necks at the bottom have gone soft. So these are flopping over, and to be honest, I want this bed now because I want to do a late sowing of some beans, like some black turtle beans. I want to do an experiment with those. So let's get this net off. Let's look what these onions are like. There's still some that are standing up straight, but they're all coming out now. Doesn't matter. They'll all be used whether they're tiny or huge. So let's see what we got. I'm really excited. I was on holiday and I was literally laying there because I didn't sleep very well. So I was laying there and going, I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to reveal those onions. And I wanted to do it last night, but I reminded myself that I had set up this experiment to see if this Enviromesh was going to work. Fingers crossed we get good onions. Look at them. Massive onions. There's some nice small ones too, isn't there, Mum?
Yeah, there is.
Some smaller ones too, so when you just need a little bit. Lots of weeds. Well, I expected that because I'd not removed the cover since I planted them. So should we get these dug up?
Not often, you just need a little bit of onion just.
No, that's very true. Rue, the first raspberry of the year. You want it?
It's mine.
It's yours. Go on then. Is it good?
I never.
Let's see if we can find some more that are fully ripe. My first raspberry of 2019. Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
You got a sweet one, I got a sour one.
Here then. Here.
It's still got sour.
Oh, something tells me not many of these raspberries will be finding their way home. We don't have anywhere near as many raspberry plants as we have in previous years. Before we've had like 200, 300 plants, and we've been inundated with raspberries. But this year we've got about 30 plants. So anyway, my mum and Roo have gone off and got distracted. So I'm going to start taking these onions up, because otherwise we'll be here all day, and it is the hottest part of the day, and I really don't like being out when it's like this. So I'm going to start. They can join me in a bit. Pull a few of these weeds out first, so you can see what we're dealing with. I'm going to get this first one, Mum. You ready? Look at the size of it. Right, I'm putting the trowel underneath and lifting it, because if you pull it, you could snap it and then it can cause it to rot back. So I want it to be able to dry the whole thing. And also you get the roots on as well. Look at that. Look at it. So it's up and up. Yeah, hold on to the stem. Pull it out. It's massive. Do you want to go, Rob? Thank you very much.
Shake it, Rob, shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it, shake it.
Beardy Dude does gardening. For you. Pick an onion. The ideally one that we can see. I'll come round to you, don't worry. That's it. Do some weeding along the way.
Oh, hello.
That's it. Sycamore.
Growing more trees than anything else. This one.
That one. Shake it. Beardy Dude does gardening.
Hey?
Beardy
It's
Dude
not
does
much time,
gardening.
do you?
No, it's rare. You can harvest as many as you want. He does often garden. He does a lot of it. But when we're filming, it's always me doing the gardening and he's going on doing with what he's doing. Oh, he's getting into it now. He's doing more weeding. You can stay. You're not doing any more.
No. Jobs to do.
Sorry. You need to clear up there because Pete's going to be doing his fence. He does. Now everybody in the family has taken up an onion, so I'm going to get on and just get the rest of them out before we all burn to a crisp in this midday heat. Whose idea was it to come up at midday? I think that was mine again. All the bad decisions are usually mine. That's the lot. You've got some really nice big ones like these, and then we've got everything down to like little ones that I might actually pickle, because I think they'd make a nice jar of like little pickle onions. They'll be cool. But I'm pleased with that. I think there's 63 altogether, which is more than one a week, which is always good. And everybody helped to harvest them. A nice family harvest. So I'm going to show you the garlic that we took up yesterday now, and then I'm going to go home and get out of this sunshine. So come with me. Oh yes, 64. So this is the garlic that we harvested yesterday. We have washed it all off. Some of it had rot. Now I don't know if it was white rot or if it was rot because it's just been so damn wet, to be honest. But what I did, I washed them all off, checked everything. All of them that looked like they were going to deteriorate quickly, they have been set aside and they will be chopped and then frozen as like chopped garlic. These ones are now going to go and sit in the greenhouse, and they are going to dry in there with the onions until the stalks go dry. Let me show you. So these Once the whole thing is dry, then I will plait them all together and hang them up in my kitchen at home, and I love that. I love seeing onions and garlic plaited. It looks so lovely, and it's a daily reminder of how much hard work you put in. So we need a conclusion, don't we? Did Enviromesh help protect against the allium moth? Right, by conclusion, does Enviromesh protect against the allium moth? Now, I can see clear signs that there has been a bit of moth damage, but I can honestly say that this is the best onion crop I've ever had. Whether that is due to the Enviromesh, due to us employing the no-dig principle and we layered loads of compost on the top there, or just the environment, or what, or just the year, who knows. But the truth is, we used Enviromesh for the first time, and for the first time in my life, I have onions that are this big. Never had onions this big before, never. Does it work? Jury's still out. The next test is going to be to try them on the leeks. You can see here, definitely looks like there was damage. But now they're out of the ground, that's better. But we are putting the leeks in soon. So leeks are always the worst for me. They just get totally decimated. I've never had a good leek crop ever. I've always had, or before I've had onions that are about this size, you know, little onions. Never had big onions, but I've never ever had a good crop of leeks, like ever. So that's the real test for the Enviromesh. So for now we say, yeah, did a good job, but we'll see for sure at the end of the year when we do the leeks. So stage 1 complete. Good onions achieved, a lovely family harvest, and yeah, I think what we're going to do now is get all of this in the greenhouse. I am going to spend some time with my family, then I'm going to go home and get out of the sun. So thank you for joining us. This has been Jazz at Alternative Smallholding with my mom, my uncle, Beardy Dude and Roo, and all of us did some gardening for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back in the next few days with our June tour. So we'll see you soon. Bye bye.